Sometimes life goes easy, sometimes life goes do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Piggy, piggyback, won't you take me? Piggyback, won't you piggy, piggy?
진짜 많은 분들이 물어보시는 게 실 못 쓰는지 물어보시는 분들이 굉장히 많아요. 쉽제스에서 나온 카토나 실을 쓰고 있어요. 제가 뜨개질을 할 때 꼭 가지고 다니는 이 필통이에요. 이 필통은 뜨개 바늘을 보관하는 용도로 나온 제품은 아니고 그냥 필통이라서 이렇게 생긴 필통을 구입해서 보관하시면 되게 편리합니다.
Would you like to start?
This is all my fault. I assumed you knew the Nobel Prize was good, and we wanted to win it. So that's on me. Literally, figuratively. Like a crazy person.
What's going on with you? Are you okay?
That's what he doesn't like past that.
I'm really confused about how to react to this story.
President Siebert didn't want to lose me, even though they couldn't make me lead investigator on a plasma team. Really cool.
Yay! Oh, I'm so happy for you. Let's celebrate. What do you want to do?
Oh, please don't make me.
Honest to God. Who was it? It doesn't even matter. I'm happily married. The point is, women, plural, find me appealing. I'll give.
엄청 시원하지?
전율이. 오. 아 이거 아빠 줘.
아유, 원래 이걸 가져가 내가 가지고
엄청 시원해. 오.
じみ出る美味しさはもちろん骨から身を外してお邪魔します。
昭和38年まではここでお酒造りをしていた場所で、ここで
グリーンカレーって絡んでいきますか？
大丈夫でしょう。
じゃあこの唐辛子マーク作って。
かしこまりました。失礼します。エビとアボカドのグリーンカレーでございます。
ありがとうございます。すごい香り。間違いない。ちゃうけど
next to me. Joey, stop hitting on her. It's your wedding day.
완성했습니다.
I'm mad because I was more upset by our breakup than you.
That is not true. Of course I was upset.
Didn't seem like it. Started dating.